Hello, everyone, and welcome to Grand Arena Finals. We are in, think, do this. So, Grand Arena, I believe this is Season 16. This is the Championships. Hey, Fairy, how's it going? Day's going pretty good so far. Pretty good. Can't complain. So, we are today going for first place for the 3 Omegas against SW Olympian. So I did see earlier he did attack my fleet, and he hasn't done anything since then. There's still 0 battles on everything else. He did one-shot my fleet. I did the math. He got, I believe, 64 banners for beating my fleet, which is 2 less than the maximum. So, he has set the probably exact same fleet as I set, except he's using a Tarkin lead, whereas I used the Thrawn lead. Other than that, I haven't really looked too much at his the defense that he set. Brand new day for you, 12:30 in the morning. Have you gone to sleep yet? Hey Bilma, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. So, I did take a quick look at his defense, but not an extreme look. So we will take a look at this, and we'll compare it to the spreadsheet that I made, which will tell us how accurate I was in predicting his defenses. I think I was fairly accurate, even though I really didn't really know exactly what he was going to do, because it looked like he had to save a lot of his good teams for offense. Hey Tao, tall white dude, it's going pretty good. Thanks for tuning in. It's nice to see a new name. Don't think I've seen you around yet. So, we can take a look here. We'll go bring up this display here, and we will move this a little bit. There we go. Let's bring this down some, so we can kind of look at the both at the same time. Alright, so looks like I suspected that he was going to put bounty hunters on defense here, which he definitely did. I suspected a crappy rebels, which he also has, under Wig's lead, with Chase and Cassian. We've got the General Grievous team, which I also suspected here in number 4. We've got a crew team, which I also suspected there in number 5. And then I also suspected Ewoks and Karth, which are not there, but I did suspect Night Sisters as well, and that is there. So I was 5 out of 7 predicting his defense. And so now I've just got to figure out what counters I'm going to use versus these different teams. I was planning on using Ewoks versus First Order, CLS versus Grievous, Traya versus Night Sisters, Palpatine versus Bounty Hunters, and then I've got basically these 3, Jedi Knight Revan, the Troopers, and like a Rex Wampa team to pick out the remaining team. So he's got a Rex team, and what was the last one? Maul team that I was not suspecting. So I did not see his Maul when I looked at his defense, so this could actually pose a little bit of a problem. I'm probably going to have to take my JTR, or JKR, my Revan, against that. Ewoks beat Night Sisters? No. Ewoks beat First Order. I don't believe that Ewoks would beat Night Sisters. I haven't actually tried, but I would say that they get their butts kicked. Especially these Night Sisters. These are really good-looking Night Sisters. But what does beat them is Traya. The Triumvirate should be able to beat these three, or beat these 5 Night Sisters just by themselves, 3v5. Very, very slow Talzin. Got some potency. It's got a lot of damage on her, though. Let's see here. Asajj. Decent speed. Decent offense. And she's running a crit triangle. Daka has got the Zeta. Pretty fast. She's got potency, which won't matter against Traya. And zombie. I'm honestly not sure when Palpatine is going to come out next, Fairy. There is a site with a calendar. I'll see if I can pull that up real quick. What is the name of Palpatine's event? Is it the Emperor's Demise? It's the Emperor's Demise. That one finished on May 9th, so it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while before we see that one again. It's usually, I think, like every 3 months or so that an event comes around. So you're probably looking at August, would be my guess. Alright, so I was looking at Zombie. Zombie's pretty fast. She's got a decent amount of hit points. And the last one that I have to worry about is the Spirit. Fairly slow. Potency and some decent damage. Okay. I'm gonna save those guys for a little bit. I think what I'm going to do is take my Rey against these bounty hunters. I think that's going to be my first hit. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the fleet first. We're going to start with the fleet. I know he got 64 banners. I'm going to see if I can't get pretty much the same. I'm going to go with 2 empty slots. I shouldn't need any of those slots. Possible to do the R2-D2 event with Tarkin, Vader, Snowtrooper, Stormtrooper, TIE Fighter Pilot, no Emperor, and no Thrawn. I don't remember the R2 event being very difficult, but I don't think that you'd be able to do it with that team unless they were pretty well geared. I really think that you should go for at least having Thrawn, if not Thrawn and Emperor. Thrawn makes a huge difference. What's up, WRV? Glad you could join us. So we're starting on the on Grand Arena here. This is going to be my my fleet battle, taking this in versus his Geonosians under Tarkin. And I should be able to do it with just these three. I don't think that I'll need a third or fourth reinforcement. We're going to go in like this, and should be able to one-shot it pretty easily. Geonosians are not much of a threat. We're going to see if we can't start off by wrecking their soldier. There we go. Soldiers wrecked. Admiral Allahu Akbar. Indeed. I do love my Allahu Akbar. Okay. Let's get rid of those buffs over there. We'll finish off the Sun Fac, and we'll go after Fett, finish him, and then it's on to the Spy. 66 banners. So that should put me ahead of him by 2 banners. Oh no, I guess I had closed my calculator earlier, so I guess I just remembered wrong. So we got even banners on the fleets, which means it's all down to our efficiencies on squads. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with these bounty hunters first. I'm going to use my Rey against them. Rey is a great counter for bounty hunters. Just got to be a little bit careful about those thermal detonators. Palpatine is also a good choice, but I'm going to try to save those for now. And I like to bring Finn because of his taunt ability gives that extra little bit of regeneration, and Resistance Trooper is just a little bit too tender for my tastes. So I avoid bringing him in a PvP scenario as much as I can, just because he's so tender. Rey is a little bit Scavenger Rey is a little bit better. I like to start with a burn on R2 so I can try to get exposes on the field, which will help with turn meter reduction. And then I just go after the most tender person on the field. Let's try to get a stun. I'm going to try to stun on Boba Fett. I did not get the stun, unfortunately. See if I can get him on R2. Nope. Did get the expose back on him, which is nice, but what I really need is that I need that expose. More than I care to admit. Oh, that was a mistake. I needed to do that on Boba or on Bossk. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start working on Bossk since he's gonna get his taunt off. There's nothing I can do about that unless I can get a stun. When you get a stun, awesome. Now I don't have to worry about it. So we'll work on Fett. Got my Illuminated Destiny. That's great. Stun, good. So because he's stunned, I'm gonna ignore him. R2's AOE will get rid of him eventually. Remove turn meter over here, even though he is stunned. Just work on it. Follow the assist here. I don't think I'm going to do the AoE right now because that may cause the expose on Dengar to go away. I'd rather keep that for the turn meter reduction. Trying to make my way over to another Illuminated Destiny, trying to max out my my protection as much as I can. I'm not going to call BB-8 because that could end it a little bit sooner than what I want. Like I said, I'm trying to maximize my banners. It means I need to minimize my DPS. Unfortunately, I can't extend it anymore, so I'm going to lose one banner for Scavenger Ray. Everyone else is full hit points and protection. So that is a nice 59 banners. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's no big deal, WRV. It's just I was free to play for a very long time, and then just one day I was like, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a little bit, and then like one thing led to another, and to another. And so I don't have the number off the top of my head as to how much I've spent, but it is it's quite a bit, and I am gonna try to refuse to spend any more. Alright, yeah, not that much, Bilma, for sure. Alright, so this Rex team, they don't have anything that's really threatening other than the healing immunity that, what's-his-face, Anakin can put on. Nothing else is very threatening on this team. You look at his potency. Okay, so he's got really low potency, so I'm not too worried about that. So what I'm going to do here is run my typical anti-Jedi team. Just do it this way, which is the duo Kira and Nest. So my Nest is built for 0 speed and a lot of tenacity, so she should be able to resist all that healing immunity that Anakin would put on. And as long as I focus him down first, should be no big deal. Okay, let's get rid of his... Well, that didn't matter. So Kira's gonna die. There's no way around that. It's not that big of a deal. I always expect that she's gonna die. The big thing is just that I want to get rid of Anakin as quick as I can, hopefully before he gets healing immunity. Once I get rid of Anakin on this team, then it's over. They got the buff immunity, but he can't seem to stick that healing immunity, so looks like I'm good. Next turn I'll be able to finish him off. That'll finish off the trooper, and there we go. Easy 60 banners right there. I might have even been able to do that with only Nest. I could have saved Kira and gotten an extra banner. But I definitely prefer to be safe than sorry. Alright, so now we've got a Grievous team, we've got the Night Sisters, and we've got the Maul team. So I've got CLS, and I've got Jedi, and I've got what's her face? Padme. And aside from that, I've got a Bastila team if I want to split my my Jedi, which I definitely could do. I'm worried about losing banners against this Grievous team, quite honestly. Preferred First Order squad would probably be Who's the last first order guy? I think there's another one that I'm missing. So my first order are not geared up, but I would say the 2 Kylos, Officer, Executioner, and Stormtrooper. That would be my preferred team. Let's get back into this. Alright, we're going to work on Grievous team next. And I think what I'm going to do against the Grievous team is run CLS. Not too worried about this team. Oh, I put my CLS on defense. So I can't do CLS there. Yeah, I made a mistake there on my spreadsheet because I put my CLS accidentally on my offensive teams. I put my Padme with my defensive teams. Let's move those guys around. Alright, so bounty hunters are done. And Rey is gone. I still have quite a bit to work with. So I'm probably going to end up using some kind of Jedi against this one. Or Padme. I will do... I would go Rex Wampa here against these rebels. They're not that difficult. And I like to throw in Oda usually in that team. Just make sure that I'm going to have enough Jedi for 2 teams. So there's 1, there's 2. Be a pretty crappy second Jedi team without Hermit Yoda. I do not have my Visas geared up. But this should do fine against this rebel team. I could probably do with just Rex and Wampa, but I like to have the Hermit Yoda there just as like that extra backup. I don't want to fail on an offense and have it cost me a bunch of banners. We'll go for this. Let's get the days out there on the wigs. Hopefully, good. I was hoping that that Biggs would go before Chirrut, so I wouldn't have to worry about the cleanse. So I'm good. Let's go ahead and finish off Baze, and of course, it was expected that I would lose Rex. That's a given. Go ahead and finish off Cassian since he's pretty much donezo. Then we'll go after Wedge. Because crits against Biggs gives him turn meter. But now that he's almost dead, I'll go ahead and do that. Alright. So I'm not going to end full protection on either one of them, sadly. If I can possibly extend it, maybe I can get more protection on... Nope. Couldn't get the protection on Hoda. I didn't need to. Apparently that little bit of missing protection on Hoda didn't count. 58 banners? That's not bad. I'll take it. Pretty efficient. He's got a lot that he has to go through. Now, so I think I still have Emperor. Yep, still have Emperor. Trying to decide how I want to do this. I do not want to use Palpatine against those Night Sisters. I think that would be a mistake. So Palpatine would either go against Grievous or Crew. I think Palpatine versus these dodgy Sith would also be a bad idea. I was planning on doing Ewoks against the Crew earlier. Like, they are very tender, but I'm going to lose out on a lot of banners, I think, if I do that. That's the only reason that I don't want to. How fast is his officer? Decently fast. Missing a mod, but decently fast. Pretty sure he will get to go first. So I've got Revan. Let me go ahead and I'm going to take my Revan here against the Sith team. Jedi. They don't have a ton that I have to worry about. They do got stuns in Dooku. They got the Fear, which can be annoying. They don't have anything that can dispel my buffs, though. If I can focus down on Bastila first, then I should be alright. They really have no high amount of damage on the team. I think I could probably go in with just 3. What do you think? Should I do the 3 or should I throw Ezra in? No, I don't want to throw Ezra in because that'll ruin my Basti team. I think I'm going to try just the 3 to see if I can do that. Go for efficiency. I do have a res if things go bad. I've got heals. I've got the attacks out of turn. It's not bad. I don't want to mark right now. We'll throw the AoE. And we'll do the protection up. That'll prevent the fears and all that stuff. Get Yoda under stealth. Yoda ended up catching that fear because he took one too many turns. Right, though? Alright, now I can go ahead and I can hit Basti. Yoda got dazed. Does this cleanse? It does cleanse. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm not too afraid. I've still got the Savior. Let's go ahead and call assist here. Let's see if I can finish her off. Dodged. Alright. Continue working on her. Also turn meter this way. Grab the stealth. Spread all the buffs, including a nice retribution. And go ahead and let's call the mass assist over here. That'll finish him off. Should be able to hopefully finish Basti now. Good. Okay. Let's go after Dooku next. Grab more stealth. Yeah, this is, I think this was a good call. Rid of Dooku. It was a good call to only come in with the 3. And finish off Maul. Now all we've got left is Savage, and there we go. 62 banners. Full health, full protection on everyone. And that is why Revan is amazing on offense. All the protection recovery from attacking out of turn just is wonderful. So now we have this Grievous droid team, and we've got crew. I've still got Palpatine, I've got Sith, I've got Padme, and I've got a couple of Jedi. Oh boy. Alright. I don't think I really trust Palpatine against... Oh yeah, I do. We'll throw Palpatine against these guys. Let's Thrawn in there. Let's see here, what other... Empire, Tarkin... Oh, that's an idea for the crew team. I can use my troopers. Yeah, so we'll do this against the Grievous team. With Thrawn, I should hopefully be able to come out with full protection. Be focusing down on the B2 first. Let's see here. I'll go ahead and I'll fracture them. See if I can't get the stuns. Go for an ability block on Grievous. Let's finish focusing down the B2. Remove some turn meter over there. Counterattack, not a big deal. Alright. I was afraid of that AoE. It's gonna be really annoying. All these counterattacks and AoEs and stuff. Grievous is probably going to do another AoE, which is going to hurt quite a bit. And again, yeah, so that sucks. I was really hoping to not lose anyone. Let's get rid of some turn meter and fracture them. If I can't heal you up a little bit. Alright. Not the most efficient. 3 full health, no full protection. And I lost a person. But it was a win. 52 banners. So these guys, he still hasn't attacked anything. He may be just watching my offense and seeing what I do. See what kind of efficiency I pull in. Alright. So these guys... I think that I can 3-man it. The only issue is he does have a lot of offense. I'm kind of worried just because of the amount of offense that he has on the team. he focuses down on Scion really quickly, it's possible that he could kill Scion before I get a Held by Hatred. Not at all worried about stuns under a Darth Traya lead, because Traya will dispel the debuffs at the beginning of everyone's turn. And not too worried about the Plague because I heal every time I damage debuffed enemies. We'll give it a shot, and if it fails, then I'll bring in like Padme. Let's start off with this guy. Get some cooldown reduction, 5x, great. I'll go ahead with Isolate here on the zombie. We're going to be focusing down. I want to kill off Talzin with my first Annihilate, because that is the biggest threat on this team. I'm going to try to, let's see here, no, I've got enough turn meter. Just going to hit Daze over there, and now I can blow her up. I don't have to worry too much about Plague. Just have to worry a little bit about it with the that was too much damage even from just the basic. Ended up killing off Asajj, which messes up everything because my Isolate then falls off zombie. The idea here is that you just don't want to kill anyone on the team except through Annihilates, because now I can't target anyone else to do Annihilate until I get another Isolate, pretty much. Here we'll go ahead and we'll get that AoE, get those pains rolling. Here's another Isolate. Cooldowns are set on Nihilus, so I'm just gonna use this over on Scion, and we can Annihilate Spirit. That's the next most damage. We'll be moving on next to kill Daka. That stun on her. Let's see. That was a mistake. I needed to target the zombie with Nihilus's basic there, but missed it. Alright. Here we go. This is probably going to kill off, what's-her-face, Asajj. Might also kill off Daka. Maybe. He did have the Zeta on Daka. So here's some AoE. That gets rid of that Plague. Still stuck behind the zombie taunt. That kill. Great, now I can go ahead and kill off Asajj. Gonna get rid of most of the rest of their damage. And now it's just a matter of time. We'll isolate the zombie. And all I have to do now is focus down on Daka. When Daka dies, I shouldn't have done that AoE, I should have just done a basic. But once Daka dies, then it will be a piece of cake. It'll be the end of the battle pretty much, because zombie can't do any kind of reviving. And there we go. Piece of cake. 59 banners, 3v5. That's how you 3v5 Night Sister team. And now I can go in a little bit heavy against these guys. And I'm going to go in with Jedi. We'll throw in... I'm tempted to do Troopers. Because they are kind of low health, but I think the Retribution would actually lower banners. I'm going to go in with Jedi. And where's my Anakin? So this should do it. Got plenty of damage output. I've got healing immunity on Anakin. Buff immunity on Bastila will help with the taunts. So this should do it. And this should give me one extra banner. I should finish full health and full protection without a problem. We're going to call Ezra to assist first. We'll do mass assist here. Gotta kill off the officer before he goes. I'm going to go for an ability block with the assist on crew. Or kill him off completely, that works too. We'll go after most damage now, which is the Executioner. He's down. I'm going to get a hit off on Kylo before he gets his retribution up. That was good. I forced him to forced the AI to use his the ability that heals his protection instead of doing the AoE, so he didn't get his retribution up. The 61 banners, that's an additional banner for having the empty slot. So that's a fairly efficient clear. I only had the one kind of oopsie, which was against the General Grievous team. If I had used my Padme, that may not have happened. But so there you go, nice easy Grand Arena clear, all in one shot. And he's got to get through my Night Sisters. I've got a Karth team, and I threw in IPD instead of Juhani. I've got my Bounty Hunters, got a Wiggs team that was a filler, got my Darth Revan with Malak, then I've got a Dooku-led Separatist team, Grievous B2, IG-100, and Sun Fac. And then last team on defense is my CLS. So he does have a Jedi Knight Revan on offense with Thrawn, which is the team that he uses in the arena. So he does know how to use that to counter a Darth Revan. I'm assuming he knows how to do it, because that is his, well, it was his arena team yesterday, it's not today. So I assume he does know how to do it, but he's just not running it right now for some reason. Hey, what's up, DL Cool J? You just missed the Grand Arena. We just cleared it. I'm just going over my my defense real quick. So we cleared all in one shot. So he's got a tough battle ahead of him. He's got to go through my Darth Revan in one shot, my CLS, my Night Sisters. He's got some difficult wins ahead of him. So that's the end of Grand Arena for now. We'll check back later on to see if he clears my teams or not. So if you enjoyed the video, please hit that little thumbs up button, and I will see you on the next one. Yeah, man. It was this entire Grand Arena was pretty easy for me. There was only one person in the entire bracket that had Darth Revan and Malak, and he lost his first round. I'm assuming he lost against this guy. So, I'm pretty happy that I didn't have to face him, because I hate facing Darth Revans. Especially because that guy's Darth Revan also was faster than mine. And thank you very much for the follow. That puts me one follow closer to my goal of 50. Alright, let's see if I can't get some damage going on this. Yeah, I have not run it yet. I've been basically just sticking with this this team that I'm using here with the Grandmaster Yoda. Look over there. Hold off on using that ability. Target you, so I get the double tap. Get a fear on their Revan. I can't finish off HK. Almost. I'm gonna finish him off with this move. Good. Got it. And almost. There we go. Yeah, I do need to try it out, but I hate switching mods around. It's always annoying. And like I know this team with the Grandmaster Yoda, it works most of the time for me. I do have issues on occasion, but for the most part, like I'm able to climb. That's all that really matters. Yeah, I also am, like, I'm in the process of gearing up my Padme team, and once that gets done, then I'm going to be trying my Padme team versus the Darth Revan. I can't wait to try that out. I've been really looking forward to getting the Padme team done. I still need the Zeta on Anakin, and then like after that, I should be able to start using them once I get them to Gear 12. Yeah, I've been seeing that floating around on YouTube. Arnold and I think it was just Arnold was mentioning that. It might have been Mobile Gamer might have mentioned it. I can't remember, but it does look fun. But it's not just because it's Clone Wars Chewie. I mean, he does gain a lot of additional protection up because he has such a big health pool. But it's just the nature of that Padme team. Okay. Alright, so this guy's payout is coming up in 40 minutes. He's probably going to be working on advancing the first. This guy's payout is also in 40 minutes. So he's probably going to be advancing up through 6. Although he's on some kind of vacation in Mexico, so maybe he won't. My Jedi Knight Revan also has my B mods now that I've got my A mods on Darth Revan. but it's just so annoying. Like, I've got to... I don't like continuously having to make new mod sets, and that's basically what I would have to do to basically get more damage and stuff on my Yoda so that I can run that team and get the damage high enough. $277 on my Revan. I have pretty crappy mods overall. I think I have 24 speed is my highest mod, and I've only got one of them. I've only got like 13 or so that are 20 and above. My fastest mod set right now is on Yoda, and he's at 311. That's the absolute fastest that I could get him. Like, if I throw those mods onto Thrawn, that is my absolute fastest set. .304 would be my Thrawn. That's if I put my absolute fastest set on him. How fast is he right now? 261. Yeah, not all of them though. Like, I can tell you that this guy that's in first place, no, not that guy, guy in third place, he's got the fastest mods on the server, or on the, in my shard. My Yoda outspeeds him by 1 with my absolute fastest mods on him. He's just got some insane mods. 26, 23, 22, 23, 23. And his Darth Revan is also pretty fast. 318. Let's see here. 277. 5 speed for Jedi and Old Republic. So that is 5 speed for, I guess 10 speed for Revan, 10 speed for Bastila. Do you use, what's his face in there? Jolee? Can't remember. 5 speed for Yoda. Use Thrawn, and is Jolee the last one? Plus 35 speed would put him at 312 with his current mods. My Jedi Knight Revan would not be faster than this Darth Revan with his current mods. I'd have to change mods around. Wouldn't be faster than that one either. I honestly don't know. I don't really pay attention to the Darth Revan speeds. I pay attention to the Bastila speeds, because that's what really kills me. We'll take a look, though, since I'm waiting for someone to move up. There's 316. .309. 316 is the best so far. .318. Wow. I had to double check that. Here's 318. I'm willing to bet that it's that 318 that's the fastest. There's a 317. It's pretty close. Oh, 324. .319. So 324 is probably the fastest then. Yep. I'd have to get my Revan back up to 289 speed in order to outspeed that. Which is doable. I just hate having to constantly swap mods around. And like, I got this piece of junk on him right now. Speeds him up a little bit. And he didn't need the potency anyway, so getting him these other stats are nice. I've been constantly farming speed mods to try to find better ones. So I ended up getting some random ones in my inventory that aren't equipped anywhere. Oh. Boy. So close. Please don't AoE. Good. Alright. Man, that was close. Come on. There we go. Come on. Just give me something. He dodged. Of course he dodged. There we go. Alright. Alright, so let's see here. Got a plus 20 offense speed mod that's not even equipped right now. Kind of funny. Okay, so that would give me not enough still. But this one and this one would give me enough speed to outspeed their that guy's Darth Revan. And then it would just be a matter of learning the counter and practicing it. I mean, I win more often than not with my Darth Revan team with the Yoda in there, so I'm not too worried about it. And versus other like Darth Revans and say Grand Arena when they're on defense, I've got a different Jedi Knight Revan team that usually win, but I might throw Thrawn into that team just to see if I can do it next time I face a Darth Revan on defense. See if he's attacked me any. Nope. He may be in bed or something like that. I cleared my fleet really early on. It definitely has a higher win rate from what I've seen. Then again, so does Padme. I can't wait to get that Padme team up. I've got 2 of the Zetas on it already. Got Padme's leadership and got Ahsoka's leadership. I just gotta get the gear and gotta get Anakin's Zeta. And then just remod them a little bit, and then they should be good. With our territory war win that happened yesterday, almost halfway to another Zeta, so pretty happy about that. Guild has been rocking those territory wars lately. Start uploading that video here to YouTube. Load. Goes this one. Alright, that's uploading. Okay, the piece of gear that's killing me right now is the complement to this damn thing. The golden eyeballs. These things are just killing me. I need so many of them, and because we don't get them now in the tank battle, just a pain in the butt to get any of them. And they're expensive too. A lot of crystals to buy those things. This guy, he's not in our arena chat, so gotta knock him out. Had to try. Oh, had to miss, didn't you? Had the freaking miss. Damn it. I'll lose this battle because of the one miss. Alright. I may not lose it. I may not lose. Alright. Amazing how one dodge can cause you to almost lose a whole battle. This guy needs to hurry up and get a move on. Territory battle starting tomorrow. Dark side. Feel really bad sometimes for these other guilds. Like, I swear, I don't think they had any Darth Revens. We had Darth Revan, Jedi Revan wall, and they didn't even try it at all. And they struggled going through the other side. I can't believe, like, this happened with our last matchup too. Back here we did have some Jedi Revens. Don't know if we had any Darth Revens back here. No Darth Revens back here. I just cannot believe that they, like, they got steamrolled so bad. Odd. some reason, the chat coming in on YouTube did not make it into my screen. I'm gonna have to do some troubleshooting on that, figure out why that's not the case. It was working yesterday. Okay, so it comes through in there, but it doesn't come through over there. Very interesting. Very interesting. So if someone chats on YouTube, it shows up in the lower left corner of the stream, but it doesn't show up in my my chat log in the stream software. So, if you're still there, still watching, Mayong, thank you very much for the compliment. Sorry I missed it. Yeah, so like this is what I see. My streaming software. So it's kind of weird. This is what I see. This is my stream, my chat log, and if someone says something on YouTube, it doesn't show up in here. Only the stuff coming in on Twitch shows up there. So I had someone who said something on YouTube, and I just completely missed it because I can't see that chat in my software. But the chat does show up. I do that. But the chat does show up in this this little rectangle down here. See if I can fix whatever I just did. Did something. There we go. Yes, I don't know why that is. It's got to be some kind of a setting that I've set. Or that got set, because I was originally only streaming to Twitch, And I just recently started streaming to both Twitch and YouTube. So it may be a setting here. Here, there's no settings there. There's no settings there. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure what that is. Not sure what that's about. I don't see any settings for just chat. I guess I just need to change my focus on chat and look more at the chat history in the stream instead of the chat over there. Okay, well, let's see here. Alright, so he finally moved. My turn to follow him up. Keep fighting these 7-star Revens. Let's do that, I guess. Very good, got the shock. Let's focus HK since she's got the Corrupted Battlement, or the Fear on. I almost kill him, so I got the Death Mark on Darth Revan. Always a pain in the butt. I hate that part of the leadership ability. See if I can't get just a little bit more damage over there. I know it's not going to land the shot, but... He's down. Oh, I killed off their Darth Revan. I didn't realize that. Alright, that works. Landed a shock. We can land a stun on HK. Sweet. Some AoE damage. This may kill her. Good. Alright. We will focus on Mr. Sith Trooper. Hoping that I wouldn't have to damage him for the Fear wore off. No luck for me, though. Alright. That was way easier than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so he moved into first. I got 3 minutes to follow him up. Strips. Go ahead and advance here. Who's in fifth? Is fifth an easier target? Nope, not really. No. Alright. We got this. We got this. Alright. Okay. After this guy's payout's done, I can advance in both the arenas. There's no one that has a payout in the hour before me in ships. After I grab first, then I think I'm gonna call it for the stream, because I don't have anything else to do tonight, now that a Grand Arena's done. No raids tonight. Still has not attacked. Mark 3 Carbontes, that's always nice. Daily reward. Grab some more credits. $30 seconds, and then 4 minutes. They really should lower the cooldown just by a little bit for attacking in the arena. I hate just having to wait. I mean, that would considerably change the whole arena game. Then you got people who are not in char chats just fighting each other with no cooldowns. Like, you'd see that being a little bit of an issue. But I do hate waiting. 1.5 minutes. Guildmate's asking for a little bit of advice on how to beat his Grand Arena opponent. He's got showed a screenshot where he's got bounty hunters, and then he's got a Traya team. Then there is Night Sisters, and then Kira, Nest, Bandor Chewie, L3, and Greedo. His possible counters, he's got Traya, CLS, Palpatine, and an OK Padme. I'm suggesting he takes CLS against Traya, takes his Palpatine probably versus the Bounty Hunters. He can use his Traya and 3-man the Night Sisters. And then, if all he's got left after that is Padme, he can take that versus the Scoundrels. And that should be enough. Alright. Time to advance the first here. Good, I got the shot. And let's go after Bastila first, since she is not feared. Let me get a double tap on her. This should kill her off. Now we go after HK. Ow. Alright, no corrupted battle meditation. There's the fear. Pop HK nice and hard. Oh my god, the stupid death mark screws me over almost every time. I'm always getting so close to being able to finish someone off, and then I get screwed. Okay. Let's go for a stun. Or a kill. That works too. Alright. .30 seconds to advance in this arena. Are there any chat points out there? Anything someone wants to chat about? Hey Yemzet, nice to see you here. So I have cleared my opponent. I'm just waiting for him to attack. I cleared everything in one go. It wasn't too difficult of a fight. I was pretty efficient. The only one that I had a little bit less efficiency than I wanted to was against this Grievous team. But he has not attacked my squads yet, so just waiting for him to do that and figure out how I did. But provided I win this round, then I will have won the championships for this Grand Arena, yes. and I do predict that I will win. Based on his roster, so he does not have a Darth Revan to try to counter mine, which means he's got to use his Jedi Knight Revan there. Otherwise, for offense, he has he's got some pretty good Imperial troopers, which should be able to do my Night Sisters. He's got a CLS team, which he could use either mirror against my CLS or take possibly against the Old Republic team. He's got Jedi Rey that he could use against the Bounty Hunters. Got Emperor Palpatine. He has kind of a pretty bad Padme. He's got Ewoks that are also pretty bad, and he's got a Karth team that's pretty bad. So he could clear 3 of my teams, maybe 4 of my teams pretty easily. And then the other 3 he'll probably have a little bit of a difficult time with. Yep, easy win. It's nice to win kind of easily, but then again, it's also really nice to have a difficult fight. I had one recently. I don't know if you were watching or if you saw the recording that I put up on YouTube, where I won. It was in the last round of Grand Arenas. I won by 1 point in the final, or I think it was round 2. I won by 1 point. I was so excited when I finished that and I saw that I had the win by 1. I was so excited. Alright. Up in first place now, both my squad and my fleet arenas. Grand Arena is complete. Got all my challenges done. My Galactic War done. So I believe that is going to do it for the stream. Don't have... Weird. I apparently did not go through this store and buy everything that I would want to. But I'm going to save those. Yeah. I don't think I've gone through all of these stores. Do that real quick. For anything that would be really worth it. There's only one mod. Only one mod that looked like it might have been kind of worth it. That was that square, but it was not worth the investment. Let's go ahead and buy that. I need those for Anakin. I did do the events for today, yes. I mean, I could refresh this for 600 and do it again. Yeah, so that is pretty much everything I need to do. Go ahead and blow my mod energy. See what kind of crappy speed mods I can get. Alright, well, let's see what happens. Yeah, it's not worth the crystals. Not to me. I mean, you do get some of the Gear 12 plus gear salvage, but it's not really worth it, in my opinion. Alright, well, let's see what this mod does. Got a little bit of speed. Now it's plus 10. It's got some decent protection on it, so it's not horrible. Keep it. Let's see here. Now let's see what these are. Huh? This one could be worth something. Health primary, speed, it's got some offense on it, some crit chance. Take it up to 15 and slice it to green and see what happens. Offense increase. Not what I wanted. I'm gonna leave it there at green. In order for it to be worth taking past green, it has to get a double speed. Alright, so this one also got speed. Health, crit chance, protection. Not the best of secondaries, but does have the speed. Let's see what happens on the slice. Goes up to 9. Alright, take it up again. Up to 12, that's not great, but it's something. Take it up again. 18. Oh man. Man, that could have been an amazing mod. Now it's okay. I think that is better speed though than what is on my Jedi Knight Revan. So I can probably, yeah. So close, so close. But I can definitely put that one onto Revan. Give him an additional 8 speed here. Let's replace his loadout. I need to edit that loadout. How do I edit that loadout? Without equipping it. I don't think I can actually save the loadout unless... Unless I equip the mods, and I got the mods all over the place, so I'm not going to do that right now. Alright, so we'll just leave it there. And definitely a decent mod. 18 speed, I can't complain. I cannot complain, but I can complain. Don't get me wrong, I can totally complain, but I'm not going to, because 18 speed is 18 speed. Especially when you never expect to see anything above 10. Alright, but with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call the stream. I don't have anything really left to do. Unless someone has... It will be a 19 speed eventually once I get to slicing that one up. But I've got probably some other priorities for slicing it. We say my 5A mods with secondary speeds. Put that off. Sort it by speed. So no, 18 speed is the highest one, so I think I probably will slice that one up next. Yeah, so that one will be a 19 speed. That'll be my next 6E mod. Much as I'd like to concentrate on ones that had better secondary stats, I think I'm just going to use that, or slice that one up. So unless anyone has other chat points, I think I'm going to go ahead and just call it a stream. I would like to go ahead and thank everyone for tuning in. I'd like to give a special shout out to DL Cool J. Thank you very much for the follow tonight. I really appreciate it. And thanks to everyone for tuning in. And tomorrow, I don't believe that I have any raids set up for tomorrow. Take a quick look and see if any are going to get launched. Nope. $85K. Nope. So, yeah, so no raids for tomorrow. So I'll probably be streaming, but it's only going to be my arena climbs. Nothing too interesting. But if you guys want to just come and hang out with me, it's always appreciated. It's nice to have someone to talk to. So, thanks for tuning in. Have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. If I do not talk to you again, of course, tomorrow being Memorial Day, I do completely understand if you guys want to go out and barbecue rather than hang out on a boring stream where all you're going to see is some arena climbing. So, but I will catch you tomorrow, or if not, maybe catch you on Tuesday. So, you all have a great night, great Memorial Day. Stay safe. Don't burn yourself on the grill. And I'll talk to you later.